Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, welcome to the 24th episode of the Ramadan series, the Daily Revival, presented by Serving Islam team and your brother Isa Ma. Today we're going to talk about a man who agreed to walk into fire, and not Ibrahim alayhi salam. We're familiar with the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam, but today we're going to talk about someone else who agreed to walk into fire. And today's sunnah, not only is it the way of every truly godly individual, but it also happens to be one of the widest doors to the happiness of this world. That is the door of always expecting the best from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The anxiety of such people is never perpetual. Their words are never negative, and their mentality is one that simply hates pessimism. They are at peace because they know that Allah Azza wa Jal will be as they expect Him to be. So they expect the best, and in return He gives them what is best. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, أَنَا عِنْدَ ظَنِّ عَبْدِي بِي, in a hadith Qudsi, I am as my servant expects of me. There isn't anything in life sweeter than leaving this paradise. The confidence, happiness, and peace of mind of those who do is beyond description. One such person who lived this sweet life of always expecting the best from Allah was Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah rahmahullah, and he mentioned an incident that occurred during a debate between him and a group of innovators. This group had become famous for performing tricks through which they would deceive the masses into following them, one of which was the act of walking through the fire. Ibn Taymiyyah rahmahullah, however, argued that they were deceiving people by covering their bodies with fire-resistant substances such as frog fat and the like. Ibn Taymiyyah rahmahullah participated in a public debate with them, which intensified, and so they agreed to return the following day. And Ibn Taymiyyah rahmahullah said, that evening I prayed istikhara, prayer of seeking divine guidance, and begged for Allah's assistance, support, and guidance, and did what the servants of Allah do in these situations. I continued doing so until I felt in my heart that I should enter the fire if need be, and that it will be cool and safe upon those who follow the way of Ibrahim alayhi salam. Yani, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala once commanded the fire to be safe and cool for Ibrahim alayhi salam. So he had this kind of confidence and yaqeen and conviction that one who follows the correct path which all the prophets and messengers taught, one who defends the correct path against innovations, against deviations, will also enjoy the kind of protection that Allah Azza wa Jal bestowed upon Ibrahim alayhi salam. So the next day the debate resumed, voices were raised, and the opponents proclaimed, we are able to walk into fire. Ibn Taymiyyah rahmahullah, his response caught them off guard, and I can do that as well, inshallah. So let us both walk into it, and whoever burns to death, then may the curse of Allah be upon him. Their sheikh agreed and withdrew his arm as if he was taking off his shirt. But Ibn Taymiyyah rahmahullah said, I have a condition. We are both to cover our bodies with vinegar and hot water. At this point, his opponent hesitated, and the color of his face changed. Ibn Taymiyyah rahmahullah repeated the challenge again and again until they withdrew. People began to cheer with the ayah فَغُلِبُوا هُنَالِكَ وَانْقَلَبُوا صَاغِرِينَ, so they were defeated there and returned disgraced. This was Ibn Taymiyyah's expectation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So what is yours? If you worry about your livelihood after the selling of your business that profits from the forbidden, then you must ask, what has my expectation of Allah become? Similarly, if you worry about failing to recover after walking away from an impermissible relationship, or that you cannot function without a cigarette, or that the Islamic hijab is unbearable, then you must ask, what has happened to my expectation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Has it really dropped this low? What has my iman become? Ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu said, وَالَّذِي لَا إِلَهَ غَيْرُهُ مَا أُعْطِيَ عَبْدٌ مُؤْمِنٌ شَيْئًا خَيْرًا مِنْ حُسْنِ ظَنِّي بِاللَّهِ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ وَالَّذِي لَا إِلَهَ غَيْرُهُ لا يحسن عبد بالله عز وجل الظن إلا أعطاه الله عز وجل ظنه ذلك بأن الخير بيده في يده. He said, I swear by Allah, no believer can be given anything better than having good expectations of Allah. You know, according to him, this is the best um, blessing that you can be bestowed upon. And he said, I swear by Allah, any person who expects the best from Allah, Allah will give him according to what he expects. This is because all goodness is in his hands. When those around you buckle in the face of any trial, endeavor to revive this practice within yourself and them. This practice of husna dhan billah, best expectations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Thank you for watching. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.